Right now on ABC 10 News at 4 o'clock, a search is underway for whoever killed a Cathedral Catholic high school teacher, how the school is reacting. Plus,
I was absolutely shocked at how slippery the trail was.
Safety concerns surrounding the area where a 21-year-old hiker died in Mission Trails, the growing memorial honoring him. And a story that's positively San Diego, the local salon owner whose resilience has kept her business afloat.
ABC 10 News at 4 starts now.
A beloved teacher is murdered in North Park this morning. His death has led to the cancellation of classes as students and families learned what happened. Police are now searching for his killer. Our ABC 10 News reporter Melissa Masiha is live at the scene with the latest developments there. Melissa?
And Kim, it really is such a horrible situation for those who love him and for the school community. Now, we are here on Kansas Street where this happened earlier this morning. Police say they arrived to this area, found a man with a gunshot injury on the sidewalk. Cathedral Catholic High School sent out an email to families saying that one of their teachers, Mario Fierro, was killed in a suspected homicide. He unfortunately died at this scene. Police have not officially identified him, but in that email to parents, Cathedral Catholic said Mario Fierro was young, vibrant, and full of life. He was also a coach at the school. Like we mentioned, Kim, the school canceled all classes in person and online until further notice. Grief counseling was also available. Now, police have not yet arrested the person who did this. They say the victim may have been involved in some type of confrontation with another man. That man was last seen heading northbound on Kansas Street in a small, older vehicle. Meanwhile, the school said because that suspect is still out there somewhere, they are stepping up patrols, adding security on the campus. Police patrols added near the campus as well. Reporting live in North Park, I'm Melissa Masiha, ABC 10 News.
Shocking news today about that. Thank you, Melissa. And the woman accused of setting fires that threatened homes in Carlsbad last month pleaded not guilty to arson charges. Dawn Crawford is accused of starting several fires along Park Drive amid gusty Santa Ana conditions. One grew to a 3-acre blaze that forced hundreds of homes to be evacuated. She was arrested days later in San Marcos, and she's being held without bail and is scheduled to be back in court February 24th.
The government is scaling up production of an at-home COVID-19 test the FDA recently approved. It's happening through a more than $230 million contract with an Australian manufacturer. The test kit lets you swab your nose, then put the sample into a digital analyzer that sends the result to your phone in just 15 minutes. The company behind it says it will build a U.S. plant and deliver more than 8 million tests to the U.S. government. Now, we don't know the exact timeline on that. Right now, the test costs $30, but the White House coronavirus advisor says the cost will come down once those tests are being mass produced. Now, getting COVID-19 vaccines into the arms of Americans is proving difficult and unequal in some cases. An analysis by Kaiser Health News found that Black Americans are being vaccinated at a lower rate than white Americans based on their share of the population. Experts believe that could be driven by distrust, inadequate access in Black neighborhoods, and a digital divide. Now, a similar problem is emerging among lower-income, older adults who don't have family and friends to help them navigate online registration systems or drive them to vaccine appointments. But there could be a simpler way.
We can simplify all of this by creating better cards that we have designed here at MIT that would be very simple to reproduce, very simple to produce, but very impossible to reproduce or forge.
The irony is scientists at MIT say technology is getting in the way of vaccine distribution. They created a more sophisticated but easy to use vaccination card system with other partners. They say, think of it like a paper ticket with a bunch of codes. One code is a coupon that says when you're eligible for the vaccine, when and where to go. Also tells you which vaccine you got and when to go back for a second dose. This card is also proof of vaccination, and it can be used to report any side effects. Now, one other important feature is the card doesn't have your name or birth date attached to it. That could help with the distrust factor regarding data collection. It also takes a huge burden off vaccine distributors trying to collect information or prove eligibility. The CDC uses the codes to monitor vaccine rates, how effective they are, and reactions without needing people's identities.
Think of that as your new social security number just for the sake of vaccination. And that number allows us to track an individual through the whole system without ever asking them for the name or date of birth.
Now, there would be an app version for people who prefer that. MIT is talking to several area leaders about launching early pilots on this new vaccine card system to work out any glitches there may be. Then they plan to offer the software for free.
Just hours ago, the U.S. Coast Guard and Navy unveiled over $211 million worth of drugs seized from international waters. It included more than 11,000 pounds of cocaine, 9,000 pounds of marijuana. A crew aboard the USS Gabrielle Giffords and 3 other Coast Guard crews made the drug bust between October and December. The USS Gabrielle Giffords returned to its home port here in San Diego last night. Saved by the Bell star Dustin Diamond passed away just days after announcing a cancer diagnosis. His manager confirmed the news earlier today. Diamond is best known for playing Screech in the 90s tech sitcom. And over the decades, he struggled with drug use and spent time in jail. Diamond was 44 years old. Head to our website, 10news.com, for tributes from his fellow Saved by the Bell cast members. Today, 10 GOP senators are meeting with President Biden in the Oval Office. They've proposed a counteroffer to his nearly $2 trillion COVID relief package. The Republican version offers $600 billion. The two sides also disagree on the amount of direct stimulus payments most Americans should receive, raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour, and whether to give billions in aid to state and local governments. Biden has promised compromise and a willingness to work with Republicans.
Well, let's start the news feed. Many airlines have policies requiring you to wear a mask. Now the government is making it mandatory starting tomorrow, not just on airplanes, but the CDC is putting in a mask wearing rule for public transportation like buses and subways as well. The World Health Organization is now looking into disease control centers in Wuhan, China. There's a team of experts that also looked into that seafood market where early cases were detected. The WHO investigating just how this virus started. Well, history for the ACLU. The civil rights group has elected a black person as its president for the first time in its more than 100-year history. Deborah Archer is a Brooklyn Law School professor.